Hello children, welcome today's class, and today we are going to start a new chapter, formatting a document. So in this chapter we are going to learn different features for formatting, unique features which make our document presentable, unique and more organized. So there are some features we are going to learn, and this chapter is a lengthy chapter children, so we are dividing this chapter into two parts. Okay, so this is the first part. So in this first part we are going to learn these features. So let's begin. So first let's see here what is formatting. So formatting means to apply general changes in appearance of text in a document, right? So type of formatting is like highlighting text, change font size and color, setting border style, color and shading, changing case, aligning text on a page. So these all and more comes in a formatting, right? So formatting is basically to change the view of your document in a organized way, in a more presentable way. Now there are many other ways to apply changes and do formatting, like character formatting, paragraph formatting. So let's see one by one what are other formattings. Now character formatting, this formatting refers to focus on the appearance of an particular character, right? So like character formatting can be applied in several ways, like using keyboard, using home tab, using shortcut menu. Okay, so you can make your text bold, you can make your text italic. So all these things you can apply as a character formatting. Now we can do some case changing formatting in the document, like lowercase, uppercase, sentence case, capitalized each word, toggle case. So let's see one by one. Lowercase, so it changes the selected text in lower form, like you can see in an example, decode computer classes, every letter in a lowercase. Uppercase means it change the selected text in uppercase, like decode computer classes, everything is in capitalized, every letter in a capital. So this is the uppercase. Sentence case, it capitalize the first letter of selected sentence. Only the first letter of the selected sentence will be capitalized. Now capitalize each word. Now it changes the first character of selected word to uppercase, means the every word first letter will be changed into uppercase, right? Toggle case, it converts the case of every selected text in the reverse order. So toggle case is an interesting case. It means that the letter which are in small will convert it into capital, and capital letters will convert it into small. Okay, so this is how the toggle case works. It is very easy to apply these settings, like select the text whose case type you want to change, right? And click on the change case option, which you will get in the home tab in font group. Okay, and whatever the case you want to select it, you can choose any one of them and it will be applied on the selected text. So now we'll see here superscript and subscript. Superscript option places the selected text slightly above the baseline, and subscript option places the selected text slightly below the baseline. As you can see in the examples are there, x square for superscript and subscript h2 is a formula. So where you will get these features, just go to the home tab. Okay, in the font group you will see the option, this feature. Okay, you will see the icon of x to the power 2, and there you can apply the superscript or subscript. Okay, so you can now do some changes in the text, like making the text bold, italic and underline. Bold means you are making your text more thicker, italicize means you bit tilting your text, underline you putting line under your text. So where you will get these options, just go to the home tab. Okay, in the font group you will see, as you can see at the bottom, this picture shown here, the B for bold, tilted I means just I italicize, and U with the underline means underlining your text. So these all features is going to help you to improve the formatting, right? So you can apply it in your text. First you type some text and then you can apply these settings. So indenting paragraph, this feature is used to move the whole paragraph or the first line from the left or right margin of the main document. Okay, so this feature is going to help you to arrange your paragraph margin from the left or right side of the document. Okay, so you can set the spaces. You actually decide that how much space you want to leave for your text from the left side and from the right side. So this is called indenting. And where we get these features? We get this feature in the home tab in the paragraph group. Okay, in the paragraph group, children, please remember these all things, small things you have to remember and you have to learn these. So on home tab, paragraph group, you will see the indenting option are there. As I have shown in this picture, you can see easily notice this: decrease indenting and increase indenting. Let's see another important formatting section, alignment text. So alignment is a term used to describe how text is placed on the screen. So basically there are 4 types of alignment: align left, align right, center and justify. Okay, so these alignment help a lot in the document to set the text alignment. Okay, so left alignment to put the text on the left margin, left side; right alignment to put the text on the right side of the document; center, put the center; and justify, this text is aligned evenly between the left and right margins. Okay, so these are the 4 types of alignment in a document. So next heading is adding border to paragraph. Okay, so children, we can apply different types of border to our document. Okay, and these borders can be added to any or all sides of a paragraph, right? So as you can see in this picture, okay, you can see a different types of borders. We can give the shading feature also, we can do the color option for our border settings. Okay, so this we can very easily apply on our document. There are 2 ways, children, to apply the border. Okay, so first method is go to the home tab. Okay, in the paragraph group you will see a border icon is there, border symbol is there. Just click on that and you will see a drop down list will appear on the screen, and at the last option, border and shading, when you choose it, so this kind of picture will, this kind of dialog box will appear on the screen, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so this way you can apply it. You can choose the selected border, selected color. Okay, so this way you can go for it. And the another way, that you go to the page layout option, and there you can choose the page border option, and then also you will get the same dialog box on the screen, border and shading option, and here you can apply some different types of styles for your border, coloring, 3D borders, you can customize also. So these all settings you can apply. So we have done the first part of this chapter, formatting a document, children. So just please revise it, learn it, okay, and read the chapter whatever you have been taught today. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class with the second part, right? And subscribe my channel, Decode Computer Classes, children. Okay, you will get the notification at earliest. So till then, you take care of yourself and stay home, stay safe, children. Don't come out unless it is important. So thank you so much, children.